What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We're going to get started in a second. About to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. So give me 1 second, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? All right, bet. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Thursday morning, October 27, 2022. And yeah, we're about to get to it. See if we can find any setups this morning. Those jumping in, make sure you hit that like button too. Got a few pairs I want to look at. Let's look at those currency pairs real quick. Just looking at Euro AUD. Let me see what that's up to. So I think it already started pumping. I want to see if it'll retrace a little bit. So I wanted to get in a buy, like right here. But it already broke through it on this candlestick, it looks like. Yeah, it's already starting to move. So I want to see if it retraces a little bit. And then we'll decide from there if we want to hop in on that, if I like what I see. But that move already started. I was looking for a buy setup for your AUD. So I'm still going to put it here, but I haven't entered this. It's starting to move too early. Y'all know I don't really enter before London session. It's very rare if I do. So I'm going to see if it can retrace back. And then see if we can go for a buy setup. But it already started to move, so it might be a little too late. But let's go on the daily time frame real quick. Yeah, the move already started. So let's see the other page up too. GA looks like it's trying to push up again. We caught a buy on this yesterday, and I believe on Tuesday as well. What was this? No, Monday. Hit this wall and rejected just like the day before. This one really struggled. Yesterday really struggled to push up, but still ended up hitting all the targets and reversed down the same time it did on Tuesday, which I don't believe is a coincidence. So we have today hit this lower price and rejected back down. So we're going to see if we continue to push up. I do see it continuing up, whether it'll do it this candlestick, speaking of daily candlestick, or tomorrow's is a question. It does have a little bit of traffic to break, but it's on top of a strong level of resistance and level of traffic. And you see it already went into that level of traffic here and then shot back up. And then since it shot back up, you can clearly see it's been respecting this daily time frame level. So I do see it potentially keep going up. It is just struggling to break these levels of traffic on the daily time frame, which is why it took us until the end of the day to hit all TPs. But all TPs still get hit. So there's that. And your AD is still pumping. So we're going to see if it retraces before London session, but it's already on the move. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Say the USD is retracing a little bit. I was thinking about going for like a quick scalp here. So let's see if that's still valid. All right, hit this level and dropped. Yeah, so I might retrace back up. So I'm just going to watch this because everything else is still bullish USD wise. We might see a little bit of retracements coming up today or tomorrow though, because we have been climbing up this huge imbalance. Now, mind you, we have been retracing a little bit while going up, but not that much as you can see. But we still have been doing some retracements and slowly stacking up all week. We've been calling buys since Monday, I believe. So all week we've just been catching pips, waiting for the next retracement. Took an entry here, entry here. Then we also took some NAS buys, not yesterday though. Yesterday we only took, let me just pull it up. Yesterday we only took US30, GBPJPY, USDX buy, indice wise. So we're going to be looking to see what it's doing. It looks like it's dropping back down slightly, but we're going to see if volume picks up going into New York or closer to New York. But we do have a little bit of red folder news today. We got the euro at 8.15, then at 8.30, we got the advanced GBP, and then that's about it. About 8.45 also, euro again, and then JPY. I believe JPY all day, but other than that, it should be a chill day. It's Thursday. So just one more day after today. We're going to see if we can catch some more opportunities. But we see prices rejecting a little bit from this level, which makes sense because we see this is a strong support level here, strong resistance here, strong resistance here. And now you see it's becoming a strong resistance here. But as you can see, we're very bullish. We were just making consistently new highs and higher lows since Thursday, like 2 weeks ago. So we do got to keep that in mind, but we do have this big imbalance right here and this wall right here. So it's going to struggle to break up a little bit, but we still are bullish. So I'm just going to let the retracements happen. I'm most likely not going to go for a scalp on a retracement just because I personally know we're in an uptrend. And that can be risky for the most part. So I'm just going to let it retrace and then look for the best entry. And then we're going to go from there. Everything seems to be retracing a little bit right now. Yeah, but I'm still going to be looking for buys for US30 NAS100, SPX, USDX. We took a buy on oil, and all of these, anyone's still holding. You should still be in profit. But I'm not holding. I personally closed, so I'm not holding any trades right now. But let's see here. So everything's retracing. SPX is retracing some too, just like NAS is. So ideally, I'd like to retrace back to our entry and then see how it reacts to that entry, or see if it can come back to the daily zone, which would be even better. And then possibly look for another buy there. Because it's hitting this level of traffic here, and you see it struggling to break through it. Doesn't mean it won't though. But yes, I'm just gonna be waiting for the best free entry for that. And just gonna be observing them. It is due for maybe a small retracement. I wouldn't be surprised if it does so. But it is still, as you can see, making clear new highs and a nice little staircase up all the indices. So if everything's showing me buys, I'm gonna be looking for buys. Now, oil, I'm gonna leave this alone for now too. I will pay attention to it again when it comes up to around this level or back down here. But for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. But we caught a nice buy on this as well. We caught, how many pips did we catch on this? We caught 335 pips yesterday on this oil buy. Struggled a little bit in the beginning. It hit TP1 multiple times. Struggled a little bit in the beginning to break past this level. Well, first, let's start here. Hit this lower, was struggling a little bit to break this level, then it shot through once it was. And then it played at this level for a little bit, and then you see it made a nice little staircase up, and now it's just chilling at this level of price, which when we zoom out, you can see why it's struggling to break this. Once in the middle of the zone, my members know what that means, but we see it's literally in between. Crazy amount of traffic. So it could potentially keep pushing up, but it's not going to do that until volume starts to pump back into the market. So that's why it's chilling there, and that's why a lot of USD pairs during an Asian session be like just bouncing and ranging because not enough volume to break those levels. at the moment, that is. So gold, we could look for potential gold. No, let me see. Yeah, we could look for a potential gold sell right here. Let me zoom in. It could have rejected off this level here, though. So it's already doing a retest. What time is it? 51. So we got 9 minutes until London session starts. Around here, like when it hit up here, this would have probably been the best place to sell at. But let me see something real quick. Because it's off the daily zone, and it shot up yesterday with all the other USD pairs. It went up to the price I knew it was going to go to, getting rejected back down after hitting that level of price, and now it looks like it could potentially drop down, but I'm going to have to see what it looks like. It's still too early for me to jump in personally. It is back underneath the zone, and it did go a little farther than this week did, which is a good sign. So let me see something. Rip through. Getting rejected off this level. I would like to see a hit here. That's what's continuing to go down. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if it's going to continue to push down. I want to see what the next candlesticks look like. But we could maybe look for a sell here. But it did break above this level yesterday, but as you can see when we go on the daily time frame, after it broke above that level, it rejected, it came back down. So we're going to see if it's going to reattempt to push back up. It looks like it already tried to, and then came back down. So we're going to see what it's going to do in London session and New York session. Because we do have a nice level of price right here, strong level of support here that it could come to. And then we also have a level price here at like 1654 and then 1660. But that's just where it's at currently. It's just like 200 pips. So I'm not going to really go for that unless I know for sure that it's going to keep pushing down. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that. JPY pairs were tracing a little bit. Well, most of the Euro pairs dropped down too, besides Euro CAD. Euro AED looks like it's retracing a little bit, which is good for us. Whoops. So I'm going to smaller time frame, take a look at that. Yeah, so it's retracing. So now it's at a good entry. We'd like to see it go a little bit lower down, but currently it looks like it's on top of this level of price, trying to see if it can treat that as support to potentially come to this level at like 55, like 45, 55, 50-ish. So that's what it looks like it's going to try to do. It did come up here, hit this wall, came down. Now it looks like it's about to try to reattempt. So it is looking like it's a good entry. So we got a new 5-minute about to pop up in about 20 seconds. So we're going to see what that looks like. But I do like how this is looking. Now, long term, will it come up to here? That's another story. That probably won't happen until closer to New York session. But like for short term, I do see it coming to 55.20 to at least 55.20 up to the highest 55.45, 55.80, and then from there it's most likely going to retrace back down. But the long term, if it continues bullish for the day, we could see it hit 5600. But again, that's going further into New York session. So it's currently at stop loss. I'm looking at is 54. We can say 53.40, or we can say 54. 35. Let's see. I might just drop it down a little bit. Might do 35. Why not? Where it's currently at about 60, 70 pip stop loss. Not too bad. And yeah, so the new 5 minute looks like it's respecting that level, slightly pushing up. So I do like how it's looking, but if possible, I want to wait for the next candlestick. But as we've seen yesterday and last week in some of the live streams, price will not wait for us. And sometimes that thing will erupt. That's what happened with GA. If it didn't retrace, we would have missed the opportunity. Happened with GBPJPY on Friday. We were able to get into some other pairs. So, it happens all the time. But I rather know for sure that it's going to go somewhere than me jump in and then it starts retracing harshly on me. It looks like it's currently respecting this low. So I do like how it's looking. So we got about 3 minutes left. So we're going to see what's going on there. So while it's doing that, let me see if we can find some other potential setups. I think I was looking at New Zealand CAD. Let me see. Yeah, I really got it wrong. Okay, so New Zealand JPY just hit the bottom of the zone and shooting back up. Let me see what GJ is up to. GJ is going to hit this back to this 4-hour level. I'm going to see how it reacts to this 4-hour level of support and resistance. See if it can respect that level and then push back up. I'm going to see if we can respect that level and push back up, or if it's going to drop down to the daily zone at around 168 and see how it reacts to that level of price and see if we can still respect that support level. If it breaks underneath it, then we might be looking at some sales down to at least 166.90. But that's if it breaks past like 167.60, 167.55. But of course, that's later on in the future. But I still like to, map out all the possible outcomes so I know what's going on. And then when it happens, I'm not shocked or trying to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. And so it's pushing up again right now. So I do like how this is looking. We got 2 minutes left until what you call it. But yeah, it's pushing back up. So it looks like it's going to try to hit this level. We'll wait 1 minute. I want to get this set up though, because I do like how it's looking. But yeah, it's already starting to move. Yeah, it's already hitting where I wanted to see it hit. So we're gonna wait for the next candlestick to see if it retraces some. But you can already see on the 5 minute, already started a nice little staircase. They came down to this level. You see that crazy rejection wick? Yeah, I've been pushing up. So we're gonna wait for retracement because it's already starting to move. So we're gonna look at see if we can find some other pairs. USD is dropping some more. And it's 3 o'clock, new candlestick. Yeah, that thing started shooting up. Oh, well, it is what it is. So let's see what the other pairs are up to. So all the Euro pairs are pushing up currently. I don't really see much today that's really at a nice little setup. Looking at the indices, see them dropping a little bit, but we already talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Their 30 is pumping up though, which is interesting. So I wonder if USDX is doing the same. No, it's just Trek 30. Oil's dropping down still too. I already hit that price point. So if anything, I can potentially see, whoops, let me not do that. Give me 1 second, y'all, my bad. Okay. Anyways, so Euro JPY, I want to see if we can break back above 146.75 and then see how it reacts to that level of price, potentially for buys there. But that won't be till a little bit, a few more candlesticks. Your AD, we missed that entry, should have just entered on it. But I was waiting to see a retracement. But it did a slight one, but not as harsh as I wanted to see it. But realistically, we could have entered right there. But it's all good. Let's see here. USD pairs retracing a little bit. GJ. I might pay attention to this. Could enter off here, but kind of don't want to. So I'm just going to watch that and then look at other correlating pairs and then go from there. GA. Let's see what GA is up to. So GA did another retracement back at our entry again for looking like the 4th time, 5th time. It's done this 6 different times, just like how GJ, we entered off this same price 5 different times. And you just rinse and repeat the same trades. But you still have to look for the confirmations and still do your analysis. You don't just jump in it, of course, but that's 2 examples right there. So the UPCAD is respecting this level so far. So let me take a closer look at it. Because we could look for potential buys here if we can respect this level. And it looks like it's doing it so far, which is a good thing. So let's take a closer look and see what's going on. Okay, so already broke above it, came up. Now it's a retest. So we could look for potential buys. Do you like how it's looking? We got a small wall right here. So we're going to break and stay above that wall right there. I'll look for an entry. So you like how it's looking here. Scalp wise, it could come all the way up to do a small stop loss too. I like right about there. So for a short term, for a nice little scalp, got a 1-to-1. I do see it coming. If we can respect this level, 55, 57, 55, and then if it can break that level, which we see it tried to, but couldn't, then we can see it come up to 57, 80. I'm gonna see if it can break back above here and respect this level as a support level. So that's what we're looking for. But for the long term, let me see here. When was the last time it came up here? Y'all are watching the stream, make sure that like button, y'all. You see here. So we have a strong level of support right here. Then we also got strong resistance and resistance and support right here. So it almost hit it. So let's see if we can hit it. So I want to see it come up to here today. Now my stop loss, let me see if I can shorten that up. If not, that's fine. No, I'm gonna keep it where it's at. I'm gonna keep it right there. Could retrace down here, but we don't want to hold for that long. Well, I don't, for sure. I want to see if we can break and stay above this level here. So we got a new 5 minute that just started. It's holding so far. It's looking nice. So let me take a look here. Okay, so while we're doing that, it looks like your AD retraced. So now the question is this price giving us a third chance? Let's see what GBPJPY is up to while we're at it. These are all like good positions. Do like how it's looking. It's got this imbalance is climbing up. Hit the wall into 50, which is probably why it's tracing some. But it is on top of a strong level support, and it started on a strong level support. So I can see it breaking past here. And I want to see it do that. Do look how it's looking. Let's go back to okay real quick. Wait, what was we looking at? GBP my bad. So it's looking good. I like how these are looking. Broke above strong level support, strong level resistance. You can see it's respecting this line as level support in real time. Yeah, if we're gonna hold and respect that level, I do want to go in for a buy. You can see the nice pump here, nice little staircase. What time is it? Yeah, so I'm see if we can stay above there. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Let's go back to your AED. I do like how this is looking. So I'm gonna get these trade ideas ready. Because I do like how these are looking. Yeah, so let me get these ideas ready. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna type this stuff up. I do like how these are looking. Haven't entered anything yet. Still watching, but I do like how it's looking. For this one, do a tight SL. SL, I'm looking at 54.35. Yeah, it do look how it's looking though. Let's just got 45. Yeah, so I see it coming up to here. Can see it coming up to there. Yeah, to break that. You can see. But, so I like how that's looking. Let's go like GBPJPY. So that thing's pushing, yeah. So I like how these are looking. Yeah, so I like how these are looking. That's all for this. I'm looking at 57, let's say 57.05. Yeah, so I like how all of these are looking. What I say is going on today? Give me 1 second. Let me see what I said. 0845. Okay. Yeah, so I like how these are looking. And then GP CAD, I'm waiting for the next candlestick to see if it's going to retrace a little bit. Because it did hit this wall, so I want to see if it's going to retrace a little bit. It looks like it's trying to pump past it. But we got 1 minute before that next candlestick. It looks like it's trying to break past that. Yeah, am I going to post both of these into the Telegram? Because I like how these are looking. Yes, I in Euro AUD, I entered that one. Now again, if you don't see what I see, you don't got to enter. But I personally did enter that one. And then GBCAD's already pumping, but I want to see what's going to retest this candle on the next one, then push up. In a perfect world, that would happen. But it looks like it's already trying to pump. But we got 10 seconds, so I can wait 10 seconds for this. I can wait 10 seconds. Alright, new candlestick. I'm gonna enter this. Yeah, it's already pushing. I'm gonna enter that. I might retrace some, but I'm gonna go ahead and enter that. So I'm in GBCAD, I'm in Euro AUD. Let's see. These are good. This is retracing some, which is good. Let's see. Enter for this. And now I need to get the TPs for this. Yeah, so it's already retracing like I wanted it to, which is perfect. So I'm gonna get the TPs for this. Setup. Got these set up. And get into this. Let me see if it retraces a little more than I'm into. But it did retrace a nice bit. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not into this. Let's see how this do. If y'all into, y'all should be blue. Because I think it's pushing as we speak. It's pushing quicker than I wanted it to. It's crazy I say that, but I'm saying that because I'm trying to type this shit up. It's already on the move. Let's see what your AD's up to. Yeah, so GCAS pushing. So I'm gonna put the TPs and stuff in the free Telegram. Because I want to see if we can break through this. But if you enter, you should be slightly blue. The first TV did get hit though. So I just put those in Telegram. Yeah, so that thing's pushing right now. So y'all screen should be blue right now. It's hitting this wall. I'm struggling right now, but that's normal. But I want to see if it can come back up to here. But the first TP did get hit. Got hit multiple times. We're currently at the first TP as we speak. The next TP is going to be 57.60. See if we can hit that and stay above that. But again, there is a wall right here, and not every TP is guaranteed to get hit. So it starts retracing it, or are you happy with your profits? Close at any time. But we're going to see if we can break this wall right here. It's currently at it, so I want to see if we can break that wall. And while we're doing that, let me see what your AUD is up to. Okay, your AD one I just put for the members. That one's pushing up. So y'all should be blue on that one too. But let's go right to GBP tab. Yeah, so everything's trying to break that level. We want to see if we can do it. Yeah, just rejected that. So I missed the second TP by 4 pips. So we're going to see if we can hit the second TP. It's currently floating at the first TP. So we're going to see if we can hit that and break it. Let's see what your AD is up to. Your AD is about Trying to break that wall, but it almost hit the first TP. So we're gonna see if we can hit it. Just trying. It's about like 6 pips away from the first TP. But I'm blue on both, slightly blue. So we're gonna see if we can break that level. So I already retested this wall. I still respect this as support level. And you can see by these rejection wicks it's pushing up. So we're gonna see if we can break past this wall that is currently under, which is attempting to do. We're about 5 pips away from the first TP. It's pushing. So we're just gonna stay on here for AED because it looks like it's about to try to hit it. We're about 5 pips away. Two pips. It's trying. Man, this is about 1 pip. I'm aiming for 15. 55.15. It hit 55.14. Because if it can break 55.15 and it can stay above that level, it can potentially keep pushing up. But it missed it by like 1 pip. Let's see if it can break it. It's trying. I can still see it doing it. Just gonna let it do its thing. Did we hit the next TP? I think we missed it by 1 pip as well. Let me see. We missed about 3 pips. So both of these are close to hitting TP2s. Well, no, your AD is close to hitting TP1, and then GBPJPY is close to hitting TP2. It's currently floating at TP1. Trying to see if we can break past this level. So let's go on bigger time frame. I mean, smaller time frame, not bad. We're 2 pips away. We want to see if we can stay above this level. You can clearly see how it's a wall right here. You can also see when price hit here, reject it back down. Now it's the reattempt to break this wall. So we're looking to see if we can do so. We got 1 minute to the next 5-minute candlestick. Well, not 1 minute, we got 10 seconds. So both these pairs are trying. Oh, this one's going for it right now. Still 1 pip away. Let me check and see if it hit it. But now it hit it. Alright, TV1 just got hit. Hit that like button, because y'all should be blue right now on your AED. Hit that like button, y'all. This one's still trying. It's on top of it. So now I want to see if we can treat it support level and push back up. And that's what it looks like it's trying to do. This one looks like we're 1 pip away. Let's see if we can hit it. Damn, we're 1 pip away. Alright, it's fine though. As long as it stay above here, it can't hit it. I'm not tripping too much. Your AD is still pumping, which is good. I want to see if we can keep pushing. Let me bring this closer. So we entered right here. I'm blue floating profit on both of these. I want to see if it'll keep pushing up though. So while we're doing this, let me see if there's any other pairs on the move. Let's see here. Ooh, gold just did a retest. Hit that level and came back up. So now I'm like, do I want to enter this? Let's see what the other indices are up to. Other indices are pumping. The oil is pushing down too. And it's dropping as we speak. Yeah, that thing's pushing as we speak. So is Euro AUD. GBPJPY still trying, but Euro AUD is pushing. Huge candlestick. Thing's pushing. It's pushing. Hit that like button, y'all. I'm making some money this morning. GBPJPY still trying. Still slightly blue. We'll see if we can continue to push up. Let's see if it can continue to push up. Could have gotten to GBP80 as well, because that thing's pushing up. But it's all good. Because this one's just pumping. And gold's dropping too. Gold's a little too far for me. I do like how this is looking. Tight stop loss. Once we can stand at this level, I might go for a silver sell. If gold can break under this level and keep pushing down, I'm gonna go for a silver sell. I might go for a gold one too, but silver's at a better place for me. I'm gonna look for silver. New 15 just started. Let's see if GBPJPY can do this thing. Your ADs were nice and profit. Did that retest, came back down, entered, and shot up. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if silver can stand underneath this level. If it can, I would go for a sell for this. Good start to London session, though. It looks like it's turning red. So I'm not. Could even put the stop loss right here if I really wanted to. Maybe right here. Do like how this is looking though. Let's see something. I like how this is looking. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in on this. I do like how this is looking. So I'm gonna get this ready. Let me see what the next 5 minute does. I do like how this is looking. Man, your AED, we're deep in profit on your AED. GBPJPY still trying. I'm gonna let that do its thing for now. Struggling a little bit, but I'm gonna let it do its thing for now. But your AED is still trying to hit some more TPs. Been nice in profit. We entered right here. We're 20 plus pips in profit, which is not bad for a currency pair. I'll take that. Your New Zealand is pushing up. Canadian New Zealand staying on this low. So I'm gonna come back to 80 New Zealand, but I'm gonna go back to silver. I'm quiet. I'm really looking at the charts, scanning them, trying to see what I want to do. I see a lot of potential setups. A slight low right here. Yes, I do like how this is looking. Still gonna retest. So I'm gonna let it retest. See how it reacts. Euro JPY is broken above this zone. I see a lot of potential setups coming up. If they can continue doing what they're doing. GBPJPY is still trying. Your AD, we're floating in profit, but we are underneath this wall. So, like I always say in my free Telegram, when price, okay, I don't know why it stays doing that shit. Where is it? When a TPS hit, you gotta reject or break through, so keep an eye on your charts, okay? Just like here, when the price hit this wall, it rejected, then it broke through. Then when it hit this wall, it rejected multiple times, then it broke through. But sometimes when it hits a wall and it struggles, it will just reject down. Good example of that is right here. Broke through this level, try to keep going up, then it rejected, right? Or here, price shot down, hit this level, rejected all the way back up. But we are deep in profit on this. I do see it continue to push up, but could reject before it does so. I want to see it at least hit here. But it's underneath this wall right here that is struggling to break. And stay above it at least. It's trying to push right now as we speak though. It's already broken through this wall. This is the wall I was struggling to break before. Then it came back down, then broke through it. But yeah, we're floating nice in profit on Euro AUD. GBPJPY is still trying though. You see the rejection wicks, still trying, so I ain't tripping about that. Now silver and gold I'm watching, so I want to enter sell setup. Do like I was looking. Let's see what the indices are up to. So yeah, they're reversing down a little bit too. So they're rejecting down a little bit. Gold's pushing back up. I'm testing this wall right here. Yeah, I think it's gonna keep pushing down. I can see that still pushing down. Eurocast pumping here. GBPJPY still struggling. Let's see what the other Canadian pairs are up to. Since NY staircase up. And so this is the GBP one struggling right now. But we're just gonna let that marinate and do its thing. Euro AUD, I think we just hit another TP. Let me see. No, we missed by 1 pip. We're pumping nicely in profit. And that Euro JPY is broken above, which is good for us. Let me see what GJ is up to. GJ is still pushing up. Okay. So might be looking for some potential setups, some more buy setups in a second. If we can continue to push up, I'm looking at least 40 pips minimum. Well, let me not say that. 20 to 40 pips minimum on AJ. JPY is pushing up. It's got this slight wall of traffic. But I want to see it stay above. It's got like 2 levels I'm gonna look at right here. I'm gonna look at both these levels. This is the first level zone. Depending on how it reacts to this level, then we'll determine from there what I want to do. So let's look at this. I just like how this is looking. Let's come out to the wall. Okay, the strong resistance is currently being treated like a strong support. So I want to see if we can break through this. We're gonna break through this. Could potentially catch some pips. Your AD still pumping. We're like 2 pips away from the next TP. We're about to hit it right now. We just hit it. Yeah, so y'all enter your AD. You should be making some nice bread right now. Yeah, that thing's pumping nice. Let's go to GBPJPY. GBPJPY looks like it's still trying. I like how these are looking. Rejecting that level I marked off. Let's see what Asia's up to. Yeah, so they're both rejecting that level. Silver and gold looking good though. Let's see something. Yeah, so I'm just keeping an eye on these right now, debating if I want to enter these or not. Betting if I see any scalp setups. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next candlestick to see what it looks like. So while we're doing that, GBPJPY still floating at TP1. Their AED just pumping. We're up 40 pips right now. Like I always say, price always retraces. Waited for the retracement, entered on a retest. Now we're 40 plus pips in profit. GBPJPY still trying. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Just gotta be patient. See a potential scalp setup here. Now I know I just said only go with the trend. I literally see a potential scalp setup here. But I haven't entered it. I'm just looking at it. It looks nice. It looks tempting. But I haven't entered it. I think it's pushing nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Seeing a nice staircase up. New 15-minute candle just started. Starting off red. This one's starting off blue. And green. No, still red. You see a nice staircase down. See this level of price right here. So we can stay underneath here. We can see it potentially come to here. 1925, 1920. And then whether it rejects off that or not, we can see it go down there to the lowest that it continues to drop today, that is 1895-ish. That's what's so gold. It already hit this level, so I can't see it come down to 1654 if it continues to push down, which it looks like it's doing. These are so tempting to enter in. It's looking so nice to enter in. Let's focus. Alright, so I like how silver's looking. So if we enter here, could do a tight stop loss. Could put it back here. That's a little too far. Like right here-ish. This would be a nice scalp setup. I don't like that one. I like how this one looks. They both look like they're about to do the same thing though. So where my stop loss be? Where would I want to put my stop loss? Could put it up there. I don't want to do that. On a smaller time frame. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, let me get this. Let me get this typed in. So I entered this. I'm in gold right now. I'm gonna do a tight stop loss. Let's see, come down to 1660. Yeah, let's see, come down to. Let's see, come back to this level here. $60 and then from there to. Let's see, 1660. Sky this level's got to stay under right here. 1660, making break 1660. Let's see if they can come to. Break 1660. So, let's see, come down to at least right here, 1654. That ain't shooting up on me. Let's see if we can respect this level. Your AED still in profit, so let's see what GBPJPY is up to. GBPJPY is still trying. So it broke back underneath here, didn't stay above this level for too long. So we'll see if we can come back above it. Not tripping too much about that. Let's go back to GBPJPY. That thing dropped back under. EURJPY rejected as well. So we're just going to leave those one, let it do its thing. Indices look like they're frozen in time. Gold's retracing up a little bit. I want to see if it will drop back down to there. So I'm just in gold right now, Euro AUD, and looking at silver, and then I'm in GBP CAD. That's the only thing that I'm in currently. Euro AUDs hit all the TPs, is in the middle of the zone. So if we can stay above here and keep pushing up, then we can see it going up even further, but that's going closer to New York session, very much so, because the trades after hitting this level. So this was the halfway point. So anything after this is just bonus pips, bonus money. So make sure you have your SLs in profit or you took partials, whatever y'all do. But definitely don't let that trade go red because we are 40 plus pips in profit on that. Could have took GBPAUD too because that thing pushed up as well. But it's all good. Don't really see nothing else. AD New Zealand actually is dropping. So it might be time for another sell because we are in a downtrend for AD New Zealand, but we are in this huge level of traffic. So I'm gonna see what it does closer into New York session with the next couple of candlesticks. But I don't see anything else that's really piquing my interest. New Zealand JPY still respecting this level. So I might be looking at JPY pairs going into New York, but that's about it. And of course the indices for new possible buy setups. That's about it, to be honest. Nothing else is really at an area where I like it to be at for me to even want to enter. So I'm just gonna be chilling, just looking at the indices and gold and stuff for the rest of the day. And do these guys rejecting that level? We're gonna see if we can bounce back. So this one's floating right on top of this price right here. So far treating as a support. Hasn't hit this level, but that's probably where it's about to try to hit and then might reject. So we want to see if we can still hold this and continue to push up, but if not, I could see it rejecting back to here, minimum. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to be entering for this morning. Everything else, just going to be chilling and watching. So I'm going to post the TPs and stuff for the gold trade. And then yeah, we're just going to be chilling for the rest of the day. And then see what New York sessions got going on. Like I said, remember we do got some red quarter news for the USD and Canada. Pull that up. So we got the euro. Not Canada. Yesterday was Canada. So we got it for the USD and the euro. 8:15 a.m. for the euro. 8:30 for the USD. 8:45 for the euro. Then that's really it going on. It should be a chill day. Make sure that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next live stream tomorrow. Oil still pushing up. So the indices. What are the indices up to? The indices are still changing, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. GBPJPY dropped back down to the ideal entry. Your AB was still in profit, chilling. JPY. All right, bet.